So we got a special guest on the show today. It's my good friend. Man, we go back. I mean, I don't even know how long at this point, man. What is it, like 30 plus years
30
now?
plus years now, man.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
Super long. Super long.
I mean, it's ridiculous, man. But the thing that's cool about it is that, when you can have a relationship that just like transcends time and space, it's really a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a beautiful thing. But anyway, for everybody that's listening, that's watching, this is my good friend Carlos Rodriguez, man. We've known each other for like I said, decades, man. And it's just rare to find a soul, that you just vibe with.
Yeah.
And man, it's like it's not hard. It's not hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but how you been though, man? How's life been treating you, bro?
Hey, I can't complain, man. I can't complain. A lot of good things going on. Like you said, just to dial that back real quick. Hey, listen, from childhood to manhood. Like you got
Real
like
talk.
straight grade school.
Real talk.
Also working together, right? We worked
Wow.
together at a few places, but
Very
yeah.
true.
I'm doing good, man. I have no complaints. A lot of things are always working in my favor. I say that whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, man. They're always working in my favor. So yeah, I'm definitely blessed, man.
That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
And off camera, we talked about, getting this podcast thing going. And, I just want to, give you a shout out, man, because you were very instrumental in like getting me back into the groove of doing this again.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Because
necessary.
like, when I first started this, it was like during the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
and, we were all just trying to find our way, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And trying to find things to do to keep ourselves busy, keep ourselves occupied.
Right.
And I've always wanted to do a podcast, but
Mm-hmm.
that was just like a perfect time. Everybody was at home.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was just kind of twiddling their thumbs, just like, man, what are we going to do with our time? You
Right.
know? I got a dog and, I just got all this, things just that I, before I just didn't have the time to do,
Right.
Then once we kind of, got back into a normal routine,
Mm-hmm.
then the podcast kind of suffered a little bit because it's like now we're going back to in-person, workplace,
Mm-hmm.
thing again. And, life kind of gets in the way. We get
Right.
busy, get back into our routine. And so it was tough getting back into the swing of things. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But I like I said, I had to give you your flowers, man, because you were one of the few casts I was like, bro, you need to get back in it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for that, bro.
Hey, no doubt, man. Listen, first of all, the space is amazing.
Thank
We
you.
love the space.
Thank you.
And this is just like you're a creative, right? You're creative.
Yeah.
You create music, a myriad of things, right?
Mhm.
This is necessary. This is something that's in your creative space that you do. And when somebody sees you do something like this, especially me looking at you, it's like, okay, this is like easy to get. I'm behind the scenes. I know there's stuff going on and what have you, but like, like this is easy for you. It looks easy. Like I was like, he's
Wow.
supposed to be in this space, man.
Wow.
Like,
I appreciate
I mean,
that.
again, look at where we're in. Look what you built. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been waiting on this.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I do enjoy this platform.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I've never done it, because it's like I'm trying to get likes, I'm trying to get followers. Like I just genuinely like talking with people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And just kind of learning, what people are passionate about.
Mhm.
Learning how they, the things in life that molded them to be the person that they are today.
Sure.
And having that conversation. So I've always enjoyed that, and this is just a good avenue to be able to do that.
Sure.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So, all right, now we got all that out the way. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get to the good.
let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this is all about. No pun intended.
Yeah.
For those who are just tuning in, obviously I'm doing a rebranding with this podcast. But you're like the first guest, the first repeat guest.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I had you on before. Just kind of, just chopping it up about our history.
Yep.
But this, I wanted to do something different on this one,
Sure.
Because like, you're doing amazing things on social media in terms of your page. And for those who don't know, you definitely got to follow Life with Los.
Yeah, Life with Los 7.
Life with Los 7.
Yeah, somebody took the Life with Los, but yeah.
I know, man. Hey, man.
Get that up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my man Los do it better. No, respect. But man, the food on there is just off the chain, bro. I mean, and it's like that's not even me saying that as a friend, as a fan. I mean, I'm just looking at the comments from those who are following your page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, talk to us a little bit about like what inspired you to go in this direction creatively.
Sure. Yeah. Well, thank you for the kind words. Well, it's something I always thought about, right? Like I see content creators, cooking and what have you, and I'm like, oh yeah, man. And like I always thought, like, oh man, there's a lot of room in this space for everybody, you know. And I always loved to cook. Like ever since I was a kid, I'd be cooking in the kitchen with my mom. Shout out to my mom. That's where I get most of my skills and talents from, because she was nice in the kitchen. And shout out to my aunts too; they're nice too.
For sure.
And I just started cooking, right? And my mom, this is just my mom's household. Hey, listen, at a young age, you're gonna be cooking, right? You're gonna participate in this household. You're gonna contribute, right? So she's like, I'm growing up. I'm trying to help three boys grow into men, and you didn't want to cook, do this and that, right? And I took upon cooking, and I would cook for her, cook for the family, and just along with the rest of my siblings also. And then when I became older, I love hosting at my house with like kind of boxing because I love boxing. So it would be fight parties or football Sunday, that type of thing. I would love to just cook, and a lot of people see it as like work, like, oh, I'm gonna be in the kitchen all day, or I'm gonna be slaving over the stove and this, that, and the other. With me, I'm just like, yeah, I just love it, right? Like
Right.
That's how it started, right? I'd always cook, host, barbecue, this, that, and the other, cookouts. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm cooking anyway. Why not film it? Because people, people are like, hey, you have a great personality. We think you're good on camera. You know what I mean? You should do this. Or a few people said that. I can't say a lot of people said that. A few people said it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And humble beginnings. Because that's how, well, not for everybody, but, because you can have one piece of material and it can go viral and go crazy. That didn't happen to me. I started off just, I remember I started the page and there probably maybe a couple people I knew, probably not, just some random people. I had like 12 followers. I'm like, am I really going to like cook for, like, hey man, you have to start somewhere, right?
Right.
And I remember I was like 12 followers, whatever. I was going to put it out. And so I put out a video and 3 likes, you know what I mean? But that's, are you going to keep going? Right. So, and I liked it. I was like, I like doing this. The editing part, whatever, not so much, but I like doing this. I was like, you're going to cook anyway. So just film it, put your personality out there and see how it goes. And then 12 followers turned into 100, 100 turned into 200, 300 turned to 500. I was like, man, I got like 500 people following me. Like this is crazy. Like 500 supporters. Right. And like the numbers weren't going down. So I'm like, okay, so they must like something. And then I got my first 1,000. I'm like, okay, like this is cool. Like, and one thing early on, I don't know who this content creator is. Maybe a lot of people do this, and I'll stop here. But they said, I saw a video and it resonated with me so much. They said, if you were just walking in the street and 20 random strangers were like, man, I like your shoes, or I like your shirt, or I like your hat. You got 20 random people just said that to you. That's a lot.
For sure.
That's a lot. During just one day, the course of your day, just walking in the office or walking on the street, and 20 people said they like your shirt or your shoes or your hat. That's a ton.
On top of the fact, you'll probably feel like, man, everybody said they like my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was only 20, but that's the impact that it has.
That's the impact it has. So when people talk about, like, early on when I only got 5 likes, 10 likes, 20 likes, I saw that video. I'm like, yeah, they're exactly right. Like 20 people decided to double tap or like whatever, right? And like my stuff. I'm like, that's a lot. And I know the comparative thing we all do in, the content creator space or the social media world is, oh, they got like 1,000 likes, or I got like 20 or 50 or 60, whatever it might be. It's like, that's a lot. That's a lot. So that was the beginning of it all right there. When I first put out that first video with 12 followers, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to keep moving and keep going. And yeah, so that's how we got here.
Do you have like a favorite thing that you like to make? Like out of all the things that you posted, like this is like, man, I will make this just for myself. Like whether I'm posting this or not, this is like a go-to meal for me.
Sure. It's one that I'll be quite honest. Like I didn't do the video that well. You know, I'm my biggest critic. It's fried chicken, right? That's just always been my favorite food. It's always gonna be my favorite food. Like I love fried chicken, and everybody has their way of doing fried chicken, and I love all the different variations of it, right? But I need to do that video over again because again, I'll be honest, it wasn't the best. I was still young in the game when I did it, because I was like, I'm gonna make my favorite dish, and
Yeah,
and then, you know what I mean. So like now that I'm, again, I'm still early in this, a little more polished. I can make. I need to do it over again. I definitely need to.
So do you do like, is your specialty more like bone in, or you like the tenders, or like what's?
Oh, bone in 100%.
Gotcha.
Bone in 100%. Now I can do some tenders, no problem. But yeah, bone in, like in a brine, day before. I call it like I guess you can call it 24 or 48 hour chicken, because it has to go in the brine for 24 hours. That seals in the juices, gets it nice and juicy. Buttermilk, seasonings, hot sauce, and everything. Dredge into that flour, cornstarch mixture. Let it rest. Make sure that oil's at 350, and yeah, you got something amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I definitely got to do that soon here.
you might have to hit me. Hit your boy with a wing or something.
I got you, man. I got you covered. I promise I do. Yeah.
I could tell you like one of my favorites. I mean, obviously, like first of all, I haven't seen anything that I don't like on there.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? But I would probably say, because I love sweets, dude. I mean, I can't help it. That's my Achilles heel.
Yep.
It's sugar, man. But I'm gonna tell you why I like this. But I'm gonna set it up real quick.
Okay.
Because you and I share the same feeling about cookies. We don't like nuts in our cookies
At all.
I hate them.
I hate them.
And I understand it. Like that's very it's very controversial.
Sure.
It's very polarizing.
Sure.
But I don't like nuts in my cookies.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, like I have a very strong disdain for macadamia nuts. So we share that.
Yep.
Right. And so when you made the macadamia nutless white chocolate chip cookies, bro, that was like, this guy's speaking to my heart right now. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And I love the little sea salt on the top. Like for those who are just that's watching this or listening to this, if you get a chance, you go to Life with Low 7. I mean, you gotta dig for it, because it's one of the older ones. But go look at the macadamia nut or the white chocolate chip cookies. Those joints right there will change your life.
Yeah.
Like that cookie right there, man, hands down is like one of the best cookies.
Yeah.
And I feel like people it's an underrated cookie, because everybody gets like swayed by the nuts. It's like, get those nuts out of there.
Yeah,
like,
they're not needed.
They're not needed, bro.
They're not needed.
It's like the raisins in the potato salad.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that at all. Please don't. Keep that to yourself if that's one of your favorites. Just you make it for yourself, and that's it.
That's it, bro. Like if you bringing it to the cookout, maybe you do a half and half.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll accept that, man. Go ahead.
It's funny you mentioned that. So like, this is like not a new thing. It's a forever thing. I remember when I worked in the mall, and there was a Mrs. Fields cookies, and like,
of course,
remember those? So like, I would go like, like after we closed, and they were kind of closing up shop, and maybe got a few cookies left, or in the morning. I shouldn't be the cookie in the morning, but in the morning, and like, either they're all out or not. Some stuff is not ready yet, depending on what time I got there. And like, we have a few of the chocolate chip cookies with the walnuts in there. I'm like, you got the regular chocolate chip cookies? They're like, yeah, we just have the ones with the walnuts. Yeah, never mind. I'm passing them up. Like,
exactly. And
single time.
There's a reason why those are always left.
Right.
Nobody wants those,
right.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a reason why the ones without the nuts are always sold out.
Yeah.
Because I feel like deep down inside, like, even the people that like nuts in the cookies,
sure, like,
you can't tell me like they're not buying without them, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, yeah. I definitely, you definitely spoke to my heart with that one for sure. I think another one that stands out to me was you did like it was almost like a bean soup with like some smoked turkey legs or something like that. Like, dude, you talking about comfort food, man. Like that just hit differently. So tell me about the inspiration behind that dish.
Yeah, you know what? I try to do the best I can is do a little storytelling with it. Like I
Mm-hmm.
try to set it up. Like, and sometimes moods set what I want to cook. Right. So rainy day. It's that rainy Saturday. You're off. You're not doing anything outside. It's kind of that you had a long week. You soak the beans overnight, right? And it's like a 16 bean soup, and they all taste amazing. And you soak those overnight. They do their thing. You literally put them in the pot, right? A little bit of celery, a little bit of onions, and I put ham hocks in there.
Okay.
So smoked ham hocks.
Got you.
Just let that go. Let that go for a minute. Then I dice up some beef sausage, seared that up, put it in there also, cover it up, and you just let that go for a few hours, right? Those beans start to break down, them starches and everything, right? Thickens up that soup a little bit, right? I mean, come on, like that's, oh, you look out the window, oh, it's still raining outside. Yeah, I want nothing to do with that.
Right.
The house is smelling amazing, right? you pour up a bowl of that, oh, like I always say, it's gonna put you right where you need to be, man. It's definitely gonna put you right where you need to be.
Man.
You're probably gonna pass out afterwards. You're gonna get under that comforter.
Yes, that's like it's gonna be one of the best naps you ever had.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But yeah, man. That so how many beans you say was in there?
It's 16 beans. So you can find those in the store. Like a pound of those are like $1.80.
Okay.
Yeah, like they're super cheap, right? So I mean, and the yield is amazing, right? So you put them in a bowl, soak them up overnight, pour some water, and they're gonna do their thing. Drain the water off, put the beans. Oh, gosh, it makes me hungry even thinking about it, man.
Man, you talking? So not only is it delicious, but it's recession proof. You know what I'm saying?
100%,
like
100%.
Money's tight. You go get you the bag of beans.
This will stretch.
You good?
This will stretch. Yeah, it's just one of those comforting, down home meals.
Yes.
Yeah, like like the next day you're gonna be glad you had some. You got leftovers because it kind of just gets a little better the next day.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Especially like once the juices from that ham hock kind of get into the beans. Oh yeah. Come on,
lights
now.
out, man. Yeah,
come on now.
Yeah, you can rub your feet together and get under that. Get real cozy under that blanket, man. I'm telling you. Unbuckle that belt a little bit.
That's good times. Good times. Good times. Yeah. So, shifting gears a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to talk about I would say arguably one of your most famous posts, right? So this is the basically. First of all, I got to give you props because I don't know if if I remember correctly, I don't think you were saying you had invented this, but it was your take on it. Is that what I'm understanding it, or did you invent it? I don't know.
Yeah. I've never seen anybody do this before. So what, the cheese wheel, if you would, has been done many a times, right? People melt some cheese down and everything, and some people even take it further and so it gets crispy and they break it up, right? Typically done with Parmesan cheese. Can I tell you how the story how it came about?
Okay, well let me set it. I'm gonna set it up.
Yep.
So what we're talking about is it's a Caesar salad taco. Okay. So now tell us how you got to that destination.
Yeah. So as I'm doing quite often, I'm just up late, just brainstorming. I'll show you my phone. I have a list of all my notes. You're scrolling for a minute, just stuff I've been thinking about or I want to do, or I just kind of jot it down. And I was up late one night, just kind of thinking about stuff. I'm like, man, and this just came across my mind, right? And I've seen people do keto pizza. So they'll melt the cheese and then put sauce on top and pepperonis and stuff like that. You got keto pizza, right? No crust.
Yes.
Right. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, oh man, I got it. And I remember I woke up that morning. It's probably about 5:30. I head straight to the grocery store. Wife's still sleeping, everything like that. I head straight to the grocery store, and I had most of the stuff, but I need some chicken and stuff. So I'm like, all right, let me get some chicken. And I remember it's 6 a.m. and my wife's kind of getting ready for work, kind of doing her thing, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I got something in my head I got to get out. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And so you put the Parmesan cheese, the mozzarella cheese, some spices, some seasonings in there, nice little circles. Okay, that's about the size of a taco shell. Throw them in the oven, right? Cook up the chicken a little bit. Or sorry, let me say cook up the chicken and then put the piece of chicken on top of that. A little bit of mozzarella cheese on top to hold that chicken in place.
Right.
And then the rest is history, man. You take those out the oven, let them cool to the touch, fold them like you would a taco. Caesar salad inside, as much dressing as you like. And you saw the video, man. You hear the crunch. I mean, it was out of this world. And I like I tell you, I'm my harshest critic.
Yeah.
I typically don't hype anything up, but when I ate it, I was like, I got something.
Yes.
I was like, I for sure have something with this.
Well, and I mean, it's like one of them things where you're not even like, I don't even feel like you being, conceited or
Which I'm not. Yeah.
You're not, because it's
Yeah.
like all we got to do is look at the posts. If you guys have time, go scroll through and look at the Caesar salad taco. Like, what is it? It's like, is it 600,000 likes at this point? 600,000?
Something right around there, and like almost like 10 million views.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's not you pumping it up. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. Trying to give it more whatever than what it really is. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people have voted. You know what I'm saying? And almost over 500,000, over 500,000 likes, bro.
It's crazy.
And I can't tell you how many times it's been reshared.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like it so how does it feel? Like break it down to me. Like, how does it feel to have a post that goes viral to that extent? Like, I've seen people like tag you in their posts, recreating it. I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah.
Plus they're reposting your original post.
Yep.
They're engaging with it, putting comments, like there's comments after comments after comments just saying fire, 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 fire. Right. So it's like how does that feel? Like, what does that do to you mentally? Like,
it was it was overwhelming at first, like in a good way. I'm just like, because I remember I posted it, and typically when I post on a couple platforms, and I post it, and I kind of get back to doing what I'm doing, right, and everything like that, and I'm gonna check on it in a minute. And I remember I posted it, and I was doing something on there. Maybe I was scrolling a little bit, and I refreshed, and I was like, man, it's posted a minute ago. It's already like at 1,000. I'm like, whoa, like 1,000 views. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, okay, maybe we got something. Maybe people do agree. We got something here, right?
Right.
And then I remember I went and did something. I came back. It was like at 12,000. I'm like, okay, hold on. Like 12,000 views already. Like, it's been like an hour. I'm like,
right.
Like, and then by the nighttime, by the time it's time to go to bed, it was like 200K. The next day, it crossed it. I'm like, it crossed 1 million. Like, I'm like, crazy. What? And then, like you said, people liking it, fire emoji, all the things, right? And then other wonderful content creators were like, reposting it and recreating it, and it just took off, and I was like, this is amazing. It was a great feeling. Like, I've never really had, not that this validates it all or anything like that, but like celebrities in the comments, you know what I mean? Like a lot of blue checks in there, like liking it, this and that, commenting, and it just went crazy. Like, I'm like, and it's still like going like to this day. Like, people,
it's still going. Bro. Like, I mean, every time I look at it, bro, like it's probably like another 5,000 more. You know what I'm saying? Every day there's like about 5,000 to 6,000 more likes or more comments or more, reposts or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, man. Like, people could say what they want to say. I mean, I know that that's just a good feeling. Like, obviously, you're not doing it for the validation.
Sure.
You're not doing it, to get props from people.
Right.
But when you're doing something that you love, and you're doing it whether you get paid for it or not, and people enjoy it, they like it, bro. That's like the ultimate. That's the ultimate payment.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're getting acknowledgement for something that like. I'm not going outside the box to do this. You know what I'm saying? This is just me being me. Like, you enjoy cooking. You enjoy coming up with new creations. You know what I'm saying? And to see people appreciate that, I know that's huge. That's super impactful.
It's amazing. And I always said this to my wife, because she doesn't like this part of it, like of social media. Like, even when people say something bad on there, I leave it up. Like, because if you're going to post something on the internet, it's not just going to be the good, right?
You got to open yourself up for both sides of the spectrum.
You have to. You got to be able to handle that too, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I leave all the, as long as it's nothing crazy, I leave all of it up. Cool. You don't like it, don't mess with it. Okay, cool. I'll leave that up. But you see all these other people who do, right? And especially on that video. And I've had a couple of videos go viral. Definitely not like this, but like it's super cool to see this resonate with people, right? Like, dang, like these people are like took time out of their day to watch what I posted. Said, I like that and want to try it, right?
Yeah.
Go to the grocery store, and maybe they had the ingredients at home. Who knows? Make it, videotape themselves, make a video, tag me, and like, this is amazing. Like, this is, it's beyond crazy.
I'm not gonna front though. Like, there was some that recreated it, and I'm like, what did you guys do? You guys destroyed the thing that my guy made. Like, this is not what he made.
Yeah.
You guys made a cow chip.
Yeah, there were some people out there. We give grace to them, you know what I
Right,
mean? And then
right.
it's like, hey,
Let
you
me
do what you
let
do.
me say the bad word. Let me say the bad comment. You know, you keep it up and up. I'm gonna give it to him 100. It look like a cow chip, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you'll have some, some creators who, like, how should I say this? And this is just keeping it real and everything like that. That they weren't giving the props at all, right? They acted like they made it, but I'm just like, yeah, everybody knows who the originator is by now, for sure by now, right? Like,
It's undeniable, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
undeniable. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
And shout out to all the people out there who really did tag me. Y'all know who you are, and I truly, truly appreciate y'all. Like, I truly appreciate y'all, because there were some who just took it, ran with it, and act like they created it or they did it. I'm not mad at anybody putting their own spin on it. That's no problem. But like,
Yeah.
when the video starts off by, I created or I did something, no, you copied. That's what you did.
Right. And the thing is like, I like how you said, like, you know, could it be somebody came up with it? I've never seen it.
Sure.
I've never
Sure.
seen it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you and I mean, we're not super old, but we're not super young either, right? But you know, we're probably that generation that's, you know, of our age demographic. We're pretty active on social media.
Oh, sure.
We would have seen this by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it was out there.
Right. That's the thing. The takeoff wouldn't have been the takeoff if it was already out there. Somebody would have been like, oh yeah, like,
Yeah. It's like if you made some nachos.
Yeah.
Right? Like, come on, bro.
everybody
Like,
made nachos.
Everybody makes nachos.
Right.
Nobody can take the credit for making nachos. I don't care what kind of spin you put on it, it's still nachos, right?
Right.
But a Caesar salad taco,
Right.
like where the cheese and the meat become the shell.
Right.
And then the insides of that taco is the Caesar salad and the dressing. Like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen it.
Neither have I.
And it's like, I don't want to go out on a limb and be like, I defy anybody to show me. You know, like, I don't want to go that far with it. But it's
Right.
you got to give credit where it's due, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, but it was crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's still crazy to this day. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful, and I'm like just so in awe of, like, people just like, dang, like, people really took time out of their day to create this
Yeah.
and film it
Yeah.
and buy the ingredients and post it and tag me. Like, that's incredible. I mean, like, I'm just a dude on a journey. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
and
it.
that's absolutely amazing. And I think that's one of the things that, that drive people in this space to do these type of things, right? Because I post all my recipes in the comments, like, it's for you. You can have it, right? You know what I'm saying? There may be a cookbook coming soon one day.
Okay.
God's grace on that. But yeah, man, like, it is for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, there's no gatekeeping on this. You saw the video, how I made it. I said exactly how I made it. The recipes in the comments or in the caption, and it's just super cool that it resonated with that many people, for them to either like, comment, share, and then take it to the next step and go make it. Like, that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, I kind of equate like there's a lot of correlation between, like, the culinary arts and music.
Sure.
In terms of how I see it, because it's like,
Right.
especially if you're coming up with flavors and stuff that, like, either didn't exist or just, like, maybe a small, minute, number of people cook it this style, but, like, you took it to another level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you were able to expose more people to this particular dish or whatever. Because it's like, it's something that didn't exist before.
Right.
And you see a lot of that with, people that are in music, in its purest form.
Sure.
Right? Like, it's like, they're taking notes and putting them and arranging them in a way that did not exist before.
Right.
And so it's like, when people hear it and they resonate with it and they love it, it becomes a hit. It's like, bro, that's a crazy feeling, bro.
Yeah.
That's a crazy feeling.
That's
man.
like you in the studio coming up with a beat, like you said, putting horns, sounds, everything together.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, like, I got something here. Like, this is something. I have something right here. You put it out, and people are like, oh, I don't think I got the headphones on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Same thing. I was like, as I was creating it, I was like, I might have something here. This is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And he put it out there, and it resonates with people, and it just takes off.
Can you think of a dish that you made and it was just like a complete disaster? Like either I'm never making this again, or I need to completely revamp this whole recipe.
Oh, millions. I'll tell you this, like, I consider myself like a home chef, right? Like, I'm not classically trained, but I've been watching all types of Food Network and food quality shows since I was a young kid, and watching my mom and my aunts was the best view, right? I lost my train of thought there real quick. So the dish. There was many mess ups, right? Many mistakes, and if you're not making mistakes, you're not cooking.
Right.
Like there's like, damn, that didn't come out the way I wanted, or I didn't season that right, or I didn't do that right. But I'll tell you this. Here's one thing. Like there's been a lot of dishes I messed up on, and that's just being real. But the ones this is so funny. The ones I think that are gonna like, oh man, this is technical, or what I would consider technical, and like I put my all into it, edited it right. I did this, I did that. Hey, 0 likes. Algorithms like, hey, try again, man. Really? Like, this is like intricate, technical. Like, it was braised, it was this, it was seared. It was like, yeah, no, we don't want that. I'm like, really? And that's the humbling part of it. But to answer your question, there's been many dishes that I messed up on, and I'll tell you the one. To answer your question, is my chocolate chip cookies. This chocolate chip cookie recipe that I've worked on so many times. Now, if you gave somebody a chocolate chip cookie, most people are like, yeah, it's a cool chocolate chip cookie. And they were. A lot of them were like good, right? But I knew it wasn't right. Like I knew it was like, no, this is not right. This is not right. So some I tried brown butter, this butter, European butter, and this and that. I was like, oh, okay, that doesn't go with this. Like, and then I was like, okay, I'll take down the sugar and add honey to this and everything. And then I started it started coming together. Okay, a little more chewier. Okay, but still has the crackly. Okay, right. And then chocolate chunks and chocolate chips, right? And then resting the dough for 24 or 48 hours, right? That mattered. And I remember when I got it, I was like, that's it. This is like, because I love bakery style chocolate chip cookies. But again, to answer your question, I messed up on those cookies. I don't know how many times. And my family was probably like, hey man, no more chocolate chip cookies, man. We're kind of done. But I just kept messing up on them. Like, man, like these are good, but they're not like what I want them to be. And I just kept messing up. And I was like, oh man, these like, and I hate a cakey cookie. Well, I just don't like a cakey cookie.
Yeah.
And like somebody's like, I was like, oh, that's too cakey. I was like, I don't like that. And like just playing with the ingredients, and I finally got it and I nailed it. So yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, because there are two like super famous cookie companies, which I'm not going to mention, and their cookies are cakey. Like they have really big cookies. Everybody loves them, but it's like, and I'm not knocking them, because it's like everybody is entitled to like what they like.
Sure.
But I'm with you on that one. I don't like that cakey consistency. It's like it's got to be a. I mean, I don't even know if this makes sense, but it's just it's a cookie consistency. You know what I'm saying? If you say, well, what is that? I don't know. But if you give me one that does not have it, I'll tell you that this is not it.
That's not it.
But yeah, it's like because I don't mind a cookie being crunchy. I don't mind a cookie being chewy.
Yeah.
Or a combination of the two.
Yeah.
But it's there's a range that it needs to be. But then when you start kind of bleeding over into that cakey texture, then it's like, I'm not really feeling that, you know.
I'm the exact same, man. Like the exact, and you'll find that like, and there's like cookie purists out there, like they are like they intricate, do this, do that, and like I found out through just learning, growing, trial and error, that this is my cookie tip, and I'll leave it at this. Because a lot of people make a sweet cookie dough, and they add like milk chocolate chips, where it's typically like sweeter, right? A lot of sugar added to those. That's like kind of a sweet cookie. If you make your dough sweet and have your chocolate chips and everything be bitter, or that dark chocolate or semi sweet, makes for a better cookie. You want your dough sweet, not your chocolate. That's just my tip.
Gotcha. Okay.
Amazing cookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting observation. Okay. So tell me a little bit about, I mean, obviously I know, but for those who don't know, like you, when you first kind of started on your social media journey, you kind of were doing like more of like a movie type, like rating system. You would watch movies, you would give it a rating, and do you think you'll ever kind of get back into that, or that just kind of is not something you want to revisit again?
Um, Possibly. That I'll be honest, a lot of editing and that. There was some joy in it because I just love watching movies. I love watching movies. Like back in the day, like if I had a day off, like in my younger days, I'll watch 2 or 3 movies a day, no problem. Like
Yeah,
at home or in the theater. I'm there all day, and then life is just busy. So
yeah, yeah.
it's kind of hard to go get a 2-hour movie in. I'll see some stuff at night, and I make recommendations in my story. So maybe it's more of that than actual like videos critique, and breakdown. And there's a lot of amazing content creators who already do that. Not saying there's not a space for me to do it, but I may go back into it. And one thing I did like that I probably would get back into it is like when like kind of movies meets meals, right? So like if there's like a certain movie, with like a meal in there or something like that, like I'll maybe like kind of recreate that and like kind of tie the two together, that type of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, most of that stuff will probably be like in my stories. I like talking about that like in my stories, and people would DM me like, "Oh, I didn't like that movie," or "Oh yeah, I thought it was good too," or I recommend like certain shows or something, a movie that's on Netflix or Hulu or something of that nature. So yeah, it'll probably be more of that than actual me kind of critiquing and grading movies.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to like that type of stuff, like are there movies that inspire you to make a particular dish? Like you're like, oh man, I see. Like if you were, just like as an example, like my big fat Greek wedding or something. You saw like a dish in there that they were cooking. Like, do you ever see a movie that makes you feel like, man, I want to try to replicate that?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because in this cooking thing, you can draw inspiration from everything. Like
Yeah.
I remember not too long ago, I was at a restaurant. I kind of do this often at a restaurant, not to be annoying because I only ask like one question to like a waitress or staff or whoever's there, like, hey, like where'd you guys get this from, or how'd you do this, or if I know it's like bought in, like or like, hey, can you ask like what's in this or that? So I draw inspiration from stuff like that. Like John Howie Steak has my favorite burger on earth. Like
Man,
it's just an amazing burger.
you ain't never lied, bro.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you share the same sentiments, right? Like
Yes, sir.
like it's just the way it's crafted, and that's the thing. When you got something good, so you want to know. Like again, I don't want to recreate their burger or anything like that. It's amazing as it is and everything, but you want to know how it's done or how is this. So maybe use that in something else, right? Yeah. So like if I'm drawing from movies, like even back in the day, Soul Food, right? Like amazing movie, right? That's a family coming around on Sunday, having a meal together and everything. That right there, that's like one of my favorite things, right? Like I love when people can come around, have a meal together, and you get those, like who made this, or ooh, and you see that reach back for more and stuff like that. Like yeah, like you can see that in movies, television. Like I'll even rewind stuff, like oh, what they make, like or how they make that, or what they use, or and I'll try So I try to draw inspiration from everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
What's up.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about this competition you in, man. Break this down for us.
So the backstory is, so they put out a competition called Favorite Chef, right? And there was a social media blast on it back in, I'll say March of this year, 2026. And I was like, oh, I'll sign up. And you signed up, put a profile together, and you submit food photos. Looking at it now, I think anybody could have signed up. I don't think you're select. I think everybody would have got selected, but I don't know that for sure. Excuse me. But yeah, I submitted back in March, and I was like, okay, cool. Hopefully, I get selected. And I didn't fully know what the competition was. I just know I wanted to be a part of it, right? I was hoping there would be an aspect of cooking, but there looks like there isn't. And back in March, they said, hey, you've been selected. I'm like, oh, cool, okay. And how it works is, however many competitors there are, they get put in groups, right? There's, I think, finally there was like 10 groups of 40, I believe, and then it's a week by week voting, right? So your family, your friends, supporters online, whomever, they cast a vote for you, and you get one free vote a day, or you can do like a monetary value, right? And it goes towards the James Beard Foundation. And so week by week, it went from 40, then it went to the 20, then it went to 15, and probably as of right now, yep, it just actually hit. It's going to the top 10. So let me just double check on my.
Yeah, where you at? Where you at?
Let me see if I made the top 10, and which I believe I did. But let's just check here, just to make sure while we're live doing this. Let me refresh here. Yep. Looks like I made it. So yeah. So yeah, I'm second in my group. So now there's 10 people in this group. So yeah.
There's multiple sets of 10. Is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
they got to narrow all those multiple sets down to what?
Yeah. So it'll go from 10. Next week it'll go to 5, and then it'll go to the 1, right? And then it'll go out of all the groups. It'll be quarterfinals, semifinals, and then finals, right? So this competition goes on for quite a long time. I think the span of, I want to say 3.5 months.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So I think it's intentional to kind of maybe weed out who isn't serious about this, right? Because the grand prizes is very nice. You get $25,000, a feature in Taste and Home magazine, and you get to cook with Chef Carla, right, on her show called The Chew Up. Amazing opportunity that's not just going to be given to anybody. So
sure.
So if you can, let me do a little shameless plug.
For sure,
shameless plug while I'm on here.
Put it out there.
Yeah. If you can go to you go to favoritechef.com/26/Carlos-Rodriguez and cast a free vote. Like, it's free. You don't have
It's free, bro.
It costs you nothing. All you gotta do, click the link. Hopefully you have it in the description below, or go to the web address I told you. Click vote. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all you gotta do. And it's my first competition, so yeah, I'm hoping to win. Like, I'm not just doing it to, like, oh, we'll see what happens. No, I want to win. Like,
otherwise, why are we doing it?
No, why are we doing it? No, like, and I know the text messages and the story posts may come off annoying and everything, but just just a little friendly nudge, a little friendly reminder that, hey, cash your free vote. So yeah, it's really, really cool to be a part of. And as of now, I'm in the top 10.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
man. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, you know, I support it, bro.
No, I appreciate it.
100%.
Yeah.
I always like to see, cats, pursuing things that they're passionate about, man, and going full send. And yeah, man, I wish nothing but the best for you, bro. And I mean, if you make it to that point, like, I already know, like, it would be nice, like you said, like, if they could actually feature things that you're going to be cooking.
Sure.
So I don't know, like, so like, what is the objective? Like, besides winning, like, but what do you have to do to actually win if you're not cooking? Yeah,
I mean, this is it. I think the final, that's the winning, the $25,000. Like, that's that's the cherry on top, right? And then also, so the cooking portion comes up when you're on her show, right? So you get a guest spot on her show and everything like that. And I'm assuming, you'll have a meal together, you'll cook something together, chit chat about your experience on there, and I can already envision myself on her show. So I think it'd be super cool. And then, of course, in the Taste and Home magazine, they'll have a featured article in there about, I'm assuming, about your journey, how you got started, things of that nature. And yeah, then you get that covenant badge of, favorite chef. Like, you're people out there who love and support you and like what you do, like the recipes you create and everything like that. They casted their vote for you to be their favorite chef, and you become that favorite chef. Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, really cool.
You ever think about, like, going on Chopped or any of those other, like,
food
competition shows?
Yeah, like, for me, like, one thing that I always do is, like, there's always nerves and everything, but I never get, like, nervous. Like, I'm never, like, nervous or, like, worried, right? Like, it's just an experience. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? Like, again, if it's a competition, I'm in it to win it. I'm not just like, I'm just here to have fun. And that's a part of it for sure. But I want to win.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have thought about going on those type of shows, man. I mean, I think it'd be super cool to just do, right? Like, and hopefully, I would come out with a win. But yeah, I watch all those competition shows, and yeah, I mean, and also, I know there's a lot of amazing people out there who cook. Like, you can just kind of see how you fare against everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like how you fare against, like, some of the people who have like-minded views, goals as you do. So yeah, I mean, that'd be super cool. Yeah. No, I'd love to.
Yeah, man. Well, you already know, bro. If you ever, get on a show like that, I'm blasting that to everybody I know. That's got to tune in for sure, man. Because I mean, my wife, she watches that show all the time. It's like, a lot of them cats on there, they're not, like, professionals. You know what I'm saying? It's just people from all walks of life. I mean, some of them are, executive chefs or sous chefs or whatever.
Of course.
But a lot of times it's just people that just love cooking, bro.
Yeah, just people who love cooking, and, like, again, I'm assuming they have some of the similar thoughts and ideas. They want to go out there and see how they stack up against other people in this competition. Like, they want to do the same thing. And yeah, you never know, man. You may see me on a show
Hey,
You know, coming soon, man. You never know.
you already know I'm blasting it everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna know about that as far as I'm concerned.
Right?
So you said, I wanted to kind of go back a little bit.
Yes.
You said something about maybe doing a cookbook, at some point. So
Yeah.
So when will that kind of materialize?
Yeah, it's early stages. It's more thoughts than anything right now. Because if I want to do something, I don't want to do it like something that's been done before. And I know that's kind of cliche. And I would just like to have my own spin and my twist on it. That's what I want to do. Like, I don't want it to be just a normal cookbook, which they're great. They serve a purpose. It's a recipe. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to be, you get a little bit of me, you get some good food, few techniques, and I just don't like. Not saying because I'll just be honest. Like, there's some cookbooks that are just text, right? Recipe, straightforward, kind of boring, right? Like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to be boring. I want you to have fun with the cookbook and be inspired to, like, oh yeah, let me make that also, or let me make this for my family or share this with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, and I want it to be colorful. I want it to pop. Just the ideas that kind of go in my head, and I want it to be structured, like, like home cooked meals, right? Like, maybe do some dietary meals, and and just kind of structure it as that, not just one thing, right? Because you can go somewhere and get a soul food cookbook, or a Chinese food cookbook, or a Japanese food cookbook. Amazing, all amazing. But I want something that just encompasses like everything, because I love everything. Like, I'm not just one way, like, so I would like something that encompasses all the things that I love, right?
Yeah.
And not that I've been everywhere, but maybe some stuff that I traveled and seen. And also, like, even in my cookbook, one thought, I don't know how this will work, but I would like another chef featured in there, like their featured dish in my cookbook, right? Like, because it inspired me, like, right? Like, I would love to do something like that. But yeah, so it's just more thoughts than anything right now. But yeah.
So, like, what do you feel like if you could just like hit a fast forward button and be where you want to be in terms of cooking?
Sure.
Like, what do you see yourself doing in that capacity?
It's a good question. Well, more of the same, because I love just going online and interacting with people, especially like the comments and the DMs. So, I mean, hopefully growing a larger audience, being featured on, certain culinary shows would be great. And one thing I would love to do that I used to watch a show called Barbecue Pitmasters, and I love the show because, like, when I love cookouts, love barbecue, right?
Right.
I want to be a judge because I want to be a fair judge. And some of these judges on shows, and maybe this is the TV world and everything, but like, they always have to say, like, they always have to say something bad about a dish, right? Like, it can be an amazing dish and everything like that. It's maybe not bad, but there's always like a critique, right? Like, and I get it. Like, nobody's perfect, but I'm like, that's an amazing dish. You didn't have to add that. Well, you could add a little bit more acidity to it. No, they couldn't have. It was great. Just say that.
Right.
Just say it was great. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, like, man, like, and like some of these shows, they don't give it up. Like they would, like, eat it and they're like, very good, that was good. Like, but I want the, like, man, that was amazing. Like, good job. And you get that sometimes. You get that on some shows. But I want that, like, man, that was wonderful, man. But also at the same time, like, hey, man, you need to work on stuff. That wasn't good. You know what I mean? Like, so I love to be like a judge on a show, because I think I can give, like, I think I have a good palate, and I think I can give, like, an accurate description of what people are cooking. I can kind of see where they were going with the dish.
It's interesting you say that, because I feel the same way. Like, one of the things I hate when it comes to, like, critique, and that's in any fashion, like, whether it's just like in your professional career or wherever you have somebody that is giving you some feedback. One of the things I hate when they start off by saying, well, if I had to say something, if I had to mention something, like, you don't have to.
You don't have to at all.
It's like, don't, it's like, if you have to dig that deep for something, bro, just let it roll, man.
That's it. Now you're just trying to find something because you think you have to find something.
Yeah.
It can be good.
It can be good.
Just say that. Like, there's no harm in just saying, yeah, that was delicious.
Right.
That was a really good bite. Like, thank you for that.
And that isn't to say, like, where it's warranted. Yes. Like,
sure.
You're doing somebody a disservice by refraining from giving them some technical advice in terms of how they can execute a dish or execute whatever, right?
Right.
Especially if they're asking for it, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in the realm of competition, and you have judges and they're tasting a dish and for all intents and purposes, like everything is like delicious. And the minute you say, well, if I have to say anything about it, then I stop listening.
Right. Yeah. It's like, come on, man.
It's like, dude, just say, bro, this dish is like, I can't really say anything that's bad. It's meeting all the criteria. It's flavorful. It's perfectly cooked. And then they'll be like, well, if I had to do anything, I would put it on a different plate. Like,
right.
Like, get out of here with that, bro.
Cut it out. Like, and I get some things, like if you put it like a beef rib on a small bowl, okay, yeah, like give me something I can work with here. I get that, right? But like, they just don't be giving it up. It's like they want to keep you under that thumb and like keep it. It's like, no, man, give it up. Give them the props. Like, I know when I say something, I'm like, man, that was amazing. Like, that was good. Like, man, you did that. I'm not gonna be like, it was cool. You know what I mean? I would have preferred a little parsley on it. Nah, cut it out, man. Yeah, it was good.
Then if you put parsley on it, then you have something to say about that.
Right.
Oh, it's too much parsley.
Right.
I would only put 2 leaves instead of 4.
Right.
Like, man.
Yeah. So you might see me on these competition shows, like, all right, man. You know what I mean? But like, again, good feedback, cool. Like if I know, like, all right, that wasn't my best or whatever, like that, sure, give it up. Like I left a bone in a fish and everything like that. Okay, yeah, call me out. 100%,
yeah, because those are legitimate
100%
technical errors, right?
Exactly.
Like, you can't have that, right? But
right.
There's no bones. It's flavorful. It's got a nice crisp on it. It's
right.
golden brown, melting in your mouth. Bro, eat it and shut up.
Right.
That's all you got to do, bro. It's that simple, man.
Yeah, man. Give it up, man. Give people the props to give credit where credit is due, man.
Yeah, man. So for people that don't know, man, like where can they find you? Where can they, what are your social media handles? Where can they find and see all your delicious recipes?
Yeah. It's all the same on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Life with Los 7.
Okay.
The same on all of them.
So
you add that or search for that, you'll find me. Please click, hit the follow, share all the videos and all the wonderful things if you so choose. You don't have to, but if you so choose, you can find me on all those.
Man, Los, it's always love every time you come through, man.
Every single time.
I appreciate it, man. I love talking with you, bro. I love just talking period, man, about things that obviously you're passionate about, and it's infectious, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's inspiring, right?
Appreciate it.
To see people do things that they enjoy doing, and like I said, I've known you for a long time. I know you would do this whether people are following it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Started with 12 followers, man.
yeah, and I feel like that's really the reason why you're so successful at this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're not doing it for the clout. You're not, I like to say, you're not doing it for the gram. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing it because it's just what you love doing. Yeah. And it's evident in your work, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Do a good job. I ain't seen nothing I don't like, bro.
I appreciate that.
I mean, and
you're more than welcome to tell me if you have. That's okay too. I take all forms of feedback. Yeah, because I need it.
Yeah, no, for sure. So, everybody out there, definitely check out Life with Low 7.
Yep.
Like, subscribe, follow, all of the above.
All the cool things, man. I truly appreciate it. And shout out to you for getting this back up and going again. This lovely studio. Listen, you're back. I'm honored to be the first guest on the relaunch, if you will.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man. This is a necessary platform, and please, you have to keep doing this. Like
Well, you always got a spot here, bro. It's an open door policy. You know what I'm saying? Like you come back anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? I love having you on the show, man. It's
I appreciate
it. We can go on for hours, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep it going. I want to stay.
But that's the beauty of having a long friendship like that, man. It's like it's all organic. It's
100%.
unscripted, you know what I'm saying? We could just let it flow naturally, man. So I appreciate you, man. Love you, my brother.
Hey, right back at you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right back at you.
I wish nothing but success, man. So keep it rolling, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for having me, and I can't wait to be back.